Alright, hit the button. We should be going live momentarily. It says live stream health is good and the feed is online. We are live. Yeah, YouTube notifications aren't really always that great. Pop out the chat. Hey, what's going on, guys? You popping out the chat. Got the chat? Yeah, you like that? Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was good. It worked in a pinch, considering I had to put it together in like 5 minutes. Yeah, Zoom is so temperamental. Like, I was about to minimize it, and literally the whole thing started going, like, shaky on it. So I'm just gonna, like, leave that alone and try not to mess around with it. So, what's going on, Richard Mart? Train Sonic? You're not muted, I hear you. Hold on Zoom? I'm on. Oh, okay. So I would have to do that with desktop audio. Uh-oh. 1 second, guys. We're just trying to get it so we can hear Chris. um. Wait, if I do it. Alright, it's different in OBS, so that's the thing. Yeah, because everything was already loaded in. So desktop audio. See if it's in the filters. Oh, right here. This might do it right here.
Okay.
Tell me if you guys can hear Chris now.
I'll keep on talking or saying something. Sign language, yeah, I can do that.
Can you guys put in the chat now if you can hear Chris? You gotta speak though.
Hello, folks. How you doing?
I think. Yeah, they can hear. Yay! Yes. I figured it out. I feel so proud of myself.
There we go. You got me.
That was a pain in the butt. I had to switch my desktop audio to my Yeti microphone since it's going through my headphones. So that worked.
Okay, cool. Well, good evening, everyone. Appreciate you coming in. I don't know what we're doing yet tonight. I've just got home from work, and we have just got this set up in a pinch. And yeah, so I'm not quite sure how it's going to go, but I'll be mixing something while John gets the night off from mixing.
Yep, we're just here to hang out, have fun, mix some good stuff, stay away from drama, hopefully.
No, don't want to do that.
Yeah, that'll never happen. That'll never happen.
Yeah, so well, we won't talk about what we're going to mix yet. What else are we going to come up with tonight?
I don't know. Been messing around with a lot of new flavors, you know. But that would have to do with mixing, so.
Right. No, well, you can talk about it, John. You can certainly talk about it.
Oh, well, basically, I don't want to say anything, though, because I didn't release the video. It's on schedule for tomorrow, so. Let's just say that flavorous strawberries have surprised me. You know, they come across as really strong and really potent, but once you mix it at the right percentages, they're actually very pleasant. And like at first, I was actually afraid to use them, but once I, started mixing around with them very low, they're very good. It's very shocking. They're unlike any other flavor.
Right. Which ones, John? You're talking about multiple here. I've only got one. I've just got the normal strawberry.
Normal strawberry or alpine strawberry?
Just the normal one.
I'm talking about strawberry smash and strawberry filling.
Right. Do you know what? I looked at those two, and I was going to go from. I just went for the normal strawberry in the end.
The one that really intrigued me, though, that I couldn't get my hands on because it was already sold out, was they have a strawberries and cream one, which would have been handy because I just did a video comparing strawberry and cream single flavorings. I wanted to add it, but couldn't get my hands on it.
Oh, that sucks. Flavor is strange. There's some of them that are so. I mean, their pineapple is enough to put somebody into orbit. You could launch a rocket off of that stuff. But then there's other ones like their raspberry. It's not like I don't get anything off of it. I put it in at like 3-4%. It just kind of gets drained out.
Yep.
It's kind of strange, because they're all pretty expensive. You just suspect them all to be real high concentrate, but they're not. I've got a couple like it now.
Well, actually, I say that because I said that in my video today. Because as you know, I've been doing flavor notes. I did one on berry mix today, so you guys should watch that. But berry blend. But the berry blend one, opposed to other Flavora flavors, it isn't as strong. So I mixed that 1%, and it was like very weak. So I'm just thinking about maybe bumping that up to 3%. It's probably one of the 3%ers opposed to 1% or less. Because you get some of them, like the strawberries, for example, you taste it, it'll burn your mouth, it'll like be very strong and like chemically. Then when you try like the berry blend, you can taste it. It's kind of weak. And it's very weird, the consistency, but if that's the case, then certain Flavora flavors are definitely worth it, like the strawberries, opposed to the berry blend, which you might have better luck with the harvest berry because it's berry and good.
Right. I'm the same. I've got the berry blend, and that finite recipe I done. I had to put the berry blend in higher than a lot of the other like TFA stuff. I was surprised. I have got my phone. For 1 second, then I thought I didn't have my phone.
Oh, I hate when that happens.
If I haven't got my phone, then I don't have a flavor book.
You freak out. Where's my phone?
If I ever lost my phone, I'd be in trouble.
Oh man, see, I should tell you then. Maybe you should think about using the e-liquid calculator I use, because the one I use, it actually it stores to the cloud. You can make cloud backups. So if you ever lose your phone, you'll always have your recipes. And
do you know what? This one does back up, John.
Oh, it does. Okay.
It does, but you got to remember to do it.
Yeah, same. Yeah, but I always make sure, like, every so often I go in there and just hit it, because I have destroyed my phone already, and luckily I did back them up.
Right. Yeah, I did make a backup a few weeks ago, but then there's been like another 50 flavors in there since then. Well, yeah, probably. Maybe more like 30. That's a bit of exaggeration.
Oh, cool. Yeah, so right now I got the berry cheesecake here. I got this one too because, me and berries, but kind of wondering if it's like the berry blend. I haven't had too much experience with it. Well, it definitely is more cheesecakey, but I have to get my hands on like all the berry mixes and all the cheesecakes because I love them so much.
Why? I've got to sort this out where I've got two screens. I've got another screen next to me and I don't use it very often now. I've got it for photo editing. I need to put something up over there, and yeah.
Definitely have to. Are you talking about like dual monitors and everything?
Yeah.
Yeah. You need it when you're doing this, for sure.
Of course, I've taken them out because I've got the dual monitors, and there's a big 65-inch TV that I race on. And then there's virtual reality set up behind me. So that video card gets shitloads plugged into it.
Yeah, I'm jealous of your simulator you got there. That thing's awesome.
It's fun.
Hey, what's going on, Zesty? Welcome.
Hey, Zesty, Slushy. I did see Train in here earlier. John Miller. Sorry, guys, I haven't said hi yet. I'm still trying to settle down and get over the last couple of days' work. been all over. I think I must have done probably 400 miles, maybe more, 400 or 500 miles just driving around North Carolina.
That's insane. Do you eat a lot of crap since you do that type of work? Like a lot of like
you bet. My wife said to me earlier, she said, "Do you want some dinner?" And I was like, "No, I've got a live feed to go to." And she said, "Have you had lunch?" And I said, "Well, it was kind of like a pack of chips and a candy bar." I stopped at a gas station in the middle of nowhere, one that was almost about to fall down.
Oh man!
And it was the only thing anywhere. So I went in there and tried to find something that was still before its sell by date. No, and ate it.
Do they have like the nasty gas station dogs too that look like they've been on there for like years?
I didn't see them. John Miller said, "What games you play?" On the simulator, I play Project Cars, and then I've always been kind of like a first-person shooter, kind of Call of Duty stuff. I've been a member of a clan for a long time, and a member of a racing league for that one. And then I've got the virtual reality, which I love playing things like Arizona Sunshine, where you just beheading zombies with shotguns and stuff. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, for sure, Zesty, man. Dual monitors is where it's at. Ever since I had more than one monitor, it's like really hard to go back. Even when like you're just doing normal stuff on a laptop, because I'm used to like just flinging windows to one side, flinging windows to the other. It's awesome for multitasking. Awesome. I really kind of want to make a cheesecake now with all these flavors.
I've actually got Flavor's cheesecake. Did you pick that one up? Yep.
Yeah.
I did make something out of it. I've got a tester somewhere. It's cheesecake trial or something. It's in the drawer steeping. But just the first time, the first thing I've made with it.
It smells different than other cheesecakes, so I'll give it that. It's definitely in a class of its own, I would have to say. A lot of these flavors are very unique.
Oh, the biscotti. I don't like that thing.
I don't have the biscotti.
Yeah, well, you ain't missing nothing.
I end up getting like cookie and cookie dough because I'm like, I could probably make a chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream. But then I forgot to get the Innerware milk chocolate, which is supposedly one of the best.
Oh, I've just picked that up. I haven't used it yet.
Oh, you gotta let me know how it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I've used it. Oh, and somebody just sent me The Man by One Hit Wonder, which was used to be the Milkman, he's put here in brackets, and My Man, which is the chocolate ice cream one. So
cool.
Get to try those. I had a little taste of them both yesterday, but only a couple of hits on them.
Aren't those the ones that they sell in those huge bottles?
Yes.
Yeah, the only one I tried from there was Muffin Man.
I haven't tried that. Well, I have tried. You know what? I tried one in the store, and it might have been Muffin Man.
Yeah, Muffin Man's really good, but it's very easy to clone.
Someone's saying about the Innerware's milk chocolate has changed. Someone said it's forced to change.
Well, what they're doing is, I know I saw, apparently there's like a leaked document or something, and what happened was maybe they can't get this ingredient. Oh, no. What it was I guess they're not relinquishing what consists of their flavors to the TPD or to the FDA or whatever. Right. And Anywhere wants to keep selling flavors, so they need that. So they're changing where they get their aroma molecules from, I believe. And what that's going to do is it's not going to discontinue, but it's going to change because they have to remix it or remake it.
Of course, that doesn't affect you and I, but it affects somebody who's got it as an all-day vape.
Yeah, definitely.
That's going to suck.
Well, it's sad, especially with that one, because allegedly that's the best chocolate on the market, and anything else doesn't come close. So
it smells real good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have it yet, so maybe I should quickly pick it up before it all changes. Unless it already did, and they're just saying it late, you know?
Right. I'll have to make a mix. I've got it in a mix, but I don't know which one. Like I say, I've got about 50 here to try, and I don't know which one I put it in. It was, God, what did I make with chocolate recently? You know, I don't remember.
Well, that'd probably be a good chocolate to put in that one-hit wonder mix.
Yeah, probably would. But right now, I like TFA's milk chocolate. That's my favorite. But
But you gotta watch out if you make it though. Someone might accuse you of stealing DIY or Die's recipe again.
Oh, let's not go there, John. Jeez, I couldn't believe that. I kind of, you know, I get up in the, I get notifications on the phone when somebody comments and stuff like that, which I've turned off now because it's nonstop. When I'm driving, you know, I don't want to be looking at it. So I went in and looked, and then someone said, "Oh, you ripped off Wayne's. You took Wayne's cheesecake and added ice cream and something to it." And I looked at it and I thought, "Oh shit!" And I thought, "I wonder what his is like." This is serious, you know. This is as it happened. So I went straight over trying to find his cheesecake, and I couldn't find it. And then I found the remix one, and I was like, "Oh, that can't be it. Mine's nothing like it." Then I realized the ingredients are there, but the percentages are like all over the place. You know, when I say all over the place, mine are completely different, except for ripe strawberry, which was exactly 3.
Well,
but you know, there was like 5% between some of the other ones. But I'd never, you know, it's supposedly one of his most famous recipes, but I had not seen it because I don't mix a lot of other people's stuff.
Well, here's the thing. First of all, I think me and Chris, and this is to everybody watching, I think me and Chris are respectful enough to, if we even look at a recipe, which I've actually already done, we look at a recipe and we take even inspiration from it, we're going to mention the mixer and that we got inspiration from it. Case in point, my strawberry airhead recipe. Zesty Vapes is in the room right now. In my video, in the description, even on ELR, I put his name on everything, just letting people know that I saw his recipe and it inspired me and I changed it up a little bit. But I gave him credit. So we're not the type of people to steal mixes. But now, if you're talking about cheesecakes especially, like DIY or Die Wayne Walker has done a lot of stuff for a lot of people, and he has been doing it for a while publicly. So in other words, he has a lot of stuff from back in the day. And when you're talking about cheesecakes, there are not only so many ways to make a cheesecake, but it wouldn't be surprising if somebody, without knowing, like Chris right here, happens by odd chance to maybe use a lot of the same ingredients to make a cheesecake. It's bound to happen sometime or not. It's just the way it is, you know? That's how I look at it.
I think it was, I put it in the video last night. It was, I think it was 4. It was 2 strawberries, the New York cheesecake, and the graham cracker clear, which, you know, the 2 strawberries was ripe strawberry and sweet strawberry. You know, what's the most popular strawberries? You know, yeah. And then my favorite, a New York cheesecake. There's nothing that can touch it right now, I don't think. Cheesecake graham crust, I'm not a big fan of it really, but I love the New York cheesecake. And the graham cracker clear, Flavor West is my favorite, and Flavor West was up front with a little bit of that in the background. You know, I was kind of thinking, you know, when I eat a cheesecake, when I actually eat one, I make them, by the way, as well. I make a mean one. I get the crust so it's crunchy, but it's still got that little bit of
buttery graham cracker.
Buttery piece. Yes, yeah. Exactly. But I like to taste the crunch in it.
And then the thing that's hardest to mimic is that little bit of sour cheesiness. Like, it's hard. Well, like, you use things like either yogurts or like different cheesecakes. Like, that's how I do my cheesecakes. Like, there are so many different like ingredients you can use, and I don't like to just say one cheesecake flavor is my favorite. Like, for instance, Flavor West cheesecake is probably one of the biggest cheesecakes that people don't like. Same thing with TFA cheesecake, not graham crust, but TFA cheesecake. But I don't say that because I find use for them, because if you use anything a low percentage in combination with other cheesecakes, you can change the cheesecake dramatically, and there's so many more options if you don't roll them out. Like I love stacking the cheesecake flavors, so I don't like to just be like, that one's my favorite, that one's my favorite, you know?
Right. Yeah, it was just one of those things I just wanted to be upfront about in the video, you know, because I said to my wife about it, you know, a lot of this stuff on YouTube, I don't take, you know, what happens on here, and then what comes back to my family is just, but I just happened to mention it to her. I was like, you know, guess what? I said, I mixed something and somebody else is kind of the same. And now I've been accused of it. And she was like, I said, I'm going to do a video and explain it. She said, don't do that. She said, don't do it. Just let them say what they want. And she doesn't ever come on here. She's never watched one of my videos, actually.
Oh, wow.
Well, she may have. I think my daughter may have showed her one day. But
Well, she
Yeah.
doesn't vape, does she?
No, she doesn't like it. It when she takes it back, it makes her cough. So
Yeah, same with
I've
my
tried to
girlfriend.
get her on smaller one, and that's not lung hitting it. That's just going mouth to lung. Um, but yeah, I've tried doing all sorts of ones. 100% VG with just a little bit of flavor in there, to not make it harsh or anything. But whatever I tried, she didn't like it, so she just quit smoking cold turkey when I went to vaping.
Yeah, well, that's how my fiance was. She had trouble with vaping. I'm like, you got to give it a while. It takes a little bit for you to get used to it. For some people, like even me, when I first started vaping, like it didn't feel as smooth as it does now. Like for me, it took a little period of time for me to get used to like inhaling and exhaling it because it was a little bit harsh. But yeah, in
Right,
time it works.
right. And the thing is, with the ultimate cheesecake, I had a video up called the ultimate cheesecake, and in that video, I was like, "Here's the recipe." And then I made the part 2 of it, version 2, right there on camera, being a big-headed prick. And when I tried it 2 weeks later, it was too damn strong. I mean, it was way up there. It was like about 30% flavoring.
Hmm.
And I was like, take the video down. I don't want people making this, and make a big batch or something, because Chris made it or something. Anyway, someone let it steep for 3 or 4 weeks, and they just told me there the other day it was one of the best cheesecake vapes they've ever had. And I was like, shit, I just put up the ultimate cheesecake and actually doled that one down. And now someone's telling me this other one's great. But I didn't like it as much because I didn't like it that strong. I was trying to do something and it just never worked.
Well, that's another thing too. Flavor is so subjective. Like it's not even funny. Like you'll have people, like you'll have recipes that. What?
Says he just put 30%. He's put a skull next to it. Yeah, it was 30%. But that's another thing as well. Without going on too much, I don't mean to jump in again, John.
No, do what you do.
But with some of these recipes I've made, my all day vape is over 20%. I don't look at the percentages so much. With that one, I did go too much, but then somebody really likes it. But I never really look at the percentages. And when I went up to 30, I didn't even notice until afterwards, where I was like, oh shit, that was like up 30%. But it was what was in there. There was nothing alcohol-y. It was just, when I tried it, it was strong and too much going on for me. But I should have let it steep some more.
Now my question is, what if you took like a steeped version and then a version maybe if you cut down everything a little bit to maybe more around 20%, do you think maybe you were getting a little flavor muting or chemical taste or anything, and that's why you were steeping it? Like maybe if you brought it down.
Yeah, well that was version 2, right? And then I went version 3, which was the same thing, and dropped everything under 20. It went down to like 18. I tried that one, and I dropped something down a bit too much. I think there were some things where I thought, does that need to be in there and stuff? I tweaked it too much, and it just not where I wanted it to be. And then I tried another one round about 21, 22. That one wasn't too bad, but again, it was missing stuff. So then I kind of changed the cheesecake over.
Okay.
I had a touch of raspberry in the original one, took that out. I had ripe, strawberry sweet, and raspberry sweet, I think, in there. And I took the raspberry out. Changed over the cheesecake graham crust for New York cheesecake and stuff like that. It's just an evolution of what went on.
Yeah. I'm still fighting with strawberries. I'm trying to figure out the best way to use strawberries in my liquids, because all the ones that I steep for a really long time, everybody knows the problem. The strawberries go away, and I'm starting to think maybe, you have what these things called stones in DIY. Stones are like say a cheesecake stone. A cheesecake stone is like, say, every time you use cheesecake graham crust, sweet cream, a little bit of graham cracker, and what have you, just the bases of the cheesecake. So my thought would be maybe to have your strawberries last longer, find stones for recipes, like every single ingredient besides the strawberries, let that steep, and then add strawberries in once you're ready to vape it. I want to see if that would change it and help your strawberries always be vibrant. You know, I wanted to test
I've noticed on the Facebook group, there's a couple that done that and actually said that someone was talking about one and said, "Oh, the strawberry's dulled and I can't quite get the strawberry out of this." And then someone said, "What I do is steep it for 2-3 weeks and then add the strawberry." That's what they done. So, but then I find that you get a bit of an alcohol taste off the strawberry. I do get that, and it needs just a couple of days for it to come out. But
what strawberries are you referring to with that? Because
particularly strawberry sweet strawberry. Sorry, from Capella. I get an alcohol taste with it, but then
I don't get it with ripe at all.
No, ripe's not bad at all. No, ripe's a shake and vape,
yeah.
But yeah, the sweet strawberries a little alcohol. But then I've got the RF one now, so I should just use that.
I want to pick that up and try it, but I have a huge 4-ouncer.
Right, I've tried it, and I love it. But the thing is, John, when I'm mixing on the YouTube channel, I'm mixing for beginners. You know, I'm not an advanced mixer. You know, I mix for people and get a recipe, and then I like it to be out of flavors that people will have and use again, or are easy to get. And then, but the trouble is, I got a bunch of flavoras sat over there as well, which I'm not putting to good use.
Now, only one company, I believe, even sells the reformulated ones, right? I think it was a Nicotine River that sells them, or Wizard Labs. I thought it was one of the two.
Mine comes straight from Capella.
Oh, okay, yeah, but I'm talking about like resellers. I think it's either Wizard Labs or Nicotine River is like the only like reseller that actually sells the reformulated one.
Right.
Correct me if I'm wrong, anybody, but I believe that's what it is, because that's where I saw it last. I think one of those two sites.
Zesty said jungle flavor strawberry is good. You know what? I keep hearing that.
Me
I've
too.
got something like 12 different strawberries, and there's some I've not even tried yet, like Flavor West, just normal strawberry. I haven't tried. I've got sat over there.
Yeah, my last order, they were sold out at Bull City as well on that one.
And Hangson, I think it is. I got their strawberry. I haven't tried that. I've got their cream. I tried a bit of their cream. That is excellent. It tastes just like cream, fresh cream. But yeah, the strawberries. And I keep hearing jungle flavors. And do you know what? I've never tried anything from jungle flavors.
Me neither. I heard some good stuff. Same thing with what's the other new up and coming company? Wonder Flavors, maybe. They're super concentrates.
Right.
I think it was Wonder Flavors. I don't know. There's a couple new companies coming out.
What's the other one we were talking about the other night? Was it Purulum?
Purulum. Yeah, it's
Purulum.
That's actually Nicotine River's brand. Well, it's not Nicotine River themselves, but it's their exclusive brand.
Right. Well, Zesty saying it's like Capella sweet strawberry, but it don't die out like sweet strawberry. And yeah, sweet strawberry does die. Well, so does ripe strawberry as well.
No, Zesty, does that have does it have like alcohol base to it with the jungle flavors sweet strawberry? Or is it non-alcohol? Be good to know. Yeah. All these weird names too. You got Purulum. No one knows how to say it.
There's another company, is it Northwest Flavors, I think it is, on e-cig Express, and they're VG flavors. I got a strawberry shortcake, I think, off of them. I tried it, and it was fantastic. I've not mixed it since. I tried it just on its own.
They're having a huge sale too on all those on e-cig Express.
Oh, they are? Maybe I need to go in and grab some more then.
They had like last time I checked, I went to the sales section. They had a huge sale on like different innerwear, not any of like the really good innerwear ones, like the really popular ones, but like all different kinds, like tobaccos and everything under the sun. Same thing with Northwest or Northeast, the one you were just talking about.
As Zesty says, it's strong if you mix it at high percentages. What's it like at 30%, Zesty? I'll get some, just dump it in there. I'll just vape it straight out of the concentrate bottle. Do you know what? I almost done that the other day. You know, I was mixing right here, in the live mix on Saturday, and I put all my concentrates down here, except one. I missed one. I think it was like vanilla swirl or something like that. And as I was doing something afterwards, I picked the bottle up next to me, took the cap off, and as I went to drip it, I noticed it was vanilla swirl.
Oh,
I was
God.
about to go straight on the coil.
I haven't done that yet. I wonder how bad it is.
Don't want to find out.
Yeah, probably not. Right.
Yeah, Philly said Northwest Flavor. Yeah, 30% RIP. Oh dear. But yeah, Northwest flavors. I've only tried that one, and I was very surprised for a VG based flavor. And I didn't mix it. I've mixed it 3%, 3 or 4% just on its own, and it tastes really good.
Wow. Yeah, I haven't given
Might
it a
still
shot
be
yet.
around. You know what? Oh no, I got strawberry cheesecake version 5 here. I've got chocolate. Do you know what? Maybe this has got the Inawera one in it. I think it may have. Do you know what?
Yeah.
I might need to go get a drink in a minute. I've got terrible cotton mouth.
No worries, man. Do what you do. I really want to mix this up.
FA condensed milk. Yeah. What do you think of condensed milk? I've used it. I haven't used it for ages. Probably 6 months ago.
I don't like it.
Yeah, it's the smell of it kind of puts you off.
Yeah, the taste of it puts you off too.
Yeah, I didn't mind. Well, it's okay in there, just kind of hidden to help boost something else up. But yeah, it's not something I'd like to make a strawberry and condensed milk out of.
Believe it or not, I prefer something more like malted milk over that.
Right. Yeah, do you know what? I made something with malted milk. Horlicks, trying to make something for the English folks.
Mm-hmm.
And, it's a malted beverage. So a hot beverage. So I thought malted milk, let's get her in there. And malted milk's in my all day vape. I like it. No, not when it takes over everything. That tasted like shit. Kind of almost put me off malted milk.
You gotta use it very low. All right. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make a cheesecake with the Flavor flavors. I don't know if I can do it with just Flavor though. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Well, I've got cheesecake, their cream. Have you tried their cream?
I have not.
Oh, John, you've got to get Flavor's cream. That's probably the best one I've ever tried out of anything. It is fantastic.
Yeah. Put that on my list. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to use Flavor cheesecake with Flavor berry cheesecake. I'm going to use them together. But I'm going to think of what else I'm going to put in there.
Yeah, slushy. Yeah, malted milk at low percent. Yeah, I didn't. What did I have it on? 2 or 3%, something like that. But everything else was really low. It was like a 8% mix, and it just kind of, yeah, it didn't do very nice things. In my all day vape, it's kind of just in there at a smaller percentage.
Too bad I didn't get cream, man. I should have got it. It would have been perfect right now. Maybe vanilla pudding or frosting.
Oh, sorry. Chris said, Chris or John, do you know why I'd get dry hits on Big Baby Beast RBA section? Chris, have you seen my the wicking of the TFE 8? That might explain why you're doing it, because if you push the wick in there too tight, it'll get dry hits, and if you don't put it in there tight enough, it'll leak. It's just like this really fine line, but you're probably getting dry hits because it's definitely the wicking. It's either packed in there too tight, like stuffed down inside, or it's too tight going into the actual coil itself. Either or, I'd imagine, or you didn't prime it right and it burnt the cotton. I've done that as well, not primed it properly, and burnt the cotton. Then you just can't get rid of it.
Zesty vapes. I have used Flavor frosting. What was the other one? If so, like a buttercream frosting or a whipped frosting. It's more like a. Honestly, it tastes more like a icing. Let me just remind myself real quick. I think I did a flavor test of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have it. You know what? I have a flavor tester right here. I was gonna do it in a video, but I'll vape some right now and let you know because I'm still.
I wouldn't say it's buttery. I've got it. It's not buttery, but my God, is it ever sweet? I mean, just if you've got like Loran's what's it called? Loran's cream cheese icing. That one's sweet, but Flavora's is just like, yeah, use that one extremely sparingly because it is sweet as hell. It's like putting super sweet in there.
Yeah, I'll give you a live flavor note on it right now. Hold on, let me just clear out my RDA.
Oh, that Alpine strawberry slushy is yeah, is $18. I bought their lemon; it was $13. I bought that one when it was on 30% off, and it was worth it. It's a great lemon. You're still getting bubbles in the tank, Chris. When you get bubbles in the tank, you only get it out of one side because it like finds the path of least resistance. So you could have one that's wicking okay, but or like I said, the only other thing I think of is it's you've burnt the cotton when you prime it, which I've done before, and it just yeah, it's not so much a dry hit, it's just a burnt taste, but kind of feels like a dry hit kind of thing.
All right.
Sorry, John. What have you got?
Oh, I'm just dripping the Flavora frosting because I made a tester of it, and I'm gonna.
Oh, okay,
cool.
cool.
I'm gonna let you guys know my flavor notes on it real quick. That way, it might help zesty.
Sucky. Yeah. A happy ending. A happy vaping. Let me go get a drink real quick, John. I'll be back, and folks.
Oh, no worries. Okay. So, I got the Flavora frosting right here. Here we go. Yeah, so what I did was, since it was Flavora, and I'm still testing how strong they were, I put it in VG at 1%. Kept it low because they tend to be very strong. And I just put it in VG, no nick, no nothing. It's just a flavor tester. And to me, it doesn't really taste creamy like a creamy frosting. It tastes more like a icing. Like, you know how they have like sugar icing for cakes? That's kind of what it tastes like. It doesn't taste like buttery creamy. It's just icing. It's awesome because it gives you a wider selection, because when you want like a cream cheese icing, you have Loran's, but when you want like a cake icing, like on top of a cake, this one's definitely it.
Yeah, that's what I found with it. Yeah, it's definitely not buttery.
Yeah, it's not buttery, not creamy. It's like a sugary icing type
yeah,
flavor.
And it's sweet as hell, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good though. It's good.
It is. It's very nice.
Very good. So, put this back.
Slushy's asking if you tasted the mix from Sunday's live show.
Okay. I think that was your show.
No, mine's Saturdays. When was the last live mix you done? Because I sat in on it for like 20 minutes maybe.
I can't remember. Did I do one on Sunday?
You were mixing something, and I said, "Oh, that's a bitch to mix." I remember you were putting it together. I can't remember what it was.
What the fuck did I mix, man? I can't even remember. Why am I drawing a blank?
David Leone.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll wrench you.
You haven't even wrenched me yet, David. You don't want to give me a wrench.
Actually, I do. Put a comment in. Wait, what the hell did I mix on Sunday? I really can't freaking remember. Can anybody tell me? Oh, thanks, Slushy. Cinnamon apple ice cream donut. Okay, yeah.
Oh, the apple pie.
No, it was a cinnamon apple ice cream donut.
Oh, you changed it in the end because it was apple pie, wasn't it? And you trying to think.
We're talking about apple pie filling, the apple filling. I think you might.
Oh, maybe I got the wrong end of the stick then.
Or we were talking about apple pies, probably.
Yeah, David said, should have asked there, bud.
All right, so.
Zachary, nothing yet. Just talking about some different flavorings, Flavora stuff, and just what have you. Do you know what, David? I just said to everybody that I got I got it right here. and the man as well. I like it. I said it's not quite as thick and creamy as the Neapolitan, but it's it's nice. And the Nick is in the freezer.
Yeah, tastes good in the hand. All right, I'll vape it again and let you know what I think of it. It's had a couple days or a few days.
Yeah, that apple filling kind of sounds nice.
Oh man, if there's like kind of how you love their cream, if there's one that I could recommend, it would definitely be the apple filling so far. Definitely worth it.
Crispy's made a Rice Krispie treat and named it Crunchy Tits. It's fantastic. Pink Whip. That sounds
All right, here we go.
That sounds interesting.
Here's, what is it? It was Sunday I made this, and it is Wednesday, so there's about 3 days on it. So let's see how it is. Smells fantastic. Not much.
Damn, whatever's in there is sweet as shit.
Oh wow,
I need
that's
to
very good. It's kind of reminding me of something. You know what I really want to get that I haven't got yet, and I think we're talking about it before on another episode, but the Flavora oatmeal raisin cookie. Really freaking want that. Or it's like oatmeal raisin or something. I really want it. It reminds me of my Aunt Becky. She used to make cookies, apple pizzas with that apple filling.
David, I'm going to try it again right now. He's asking about the My Man and the Man, the one that used to be called Milkman by One Hit Wonder. I've got it right here in front of me. I don't really want to use too much of it because I really want to try and clone it.
And as for this recipe, that apple cinnamon, fucking what's it called again? Apple cinnamon ice cream donut, maybe. Anyways, yeah, that recipe, I am definitely keeping that on my all-day rotation. This is like all-day vape material. But it's like a different change because usually it's all about like strawberries and creams and cheesecakes. This is a good one to, you know, change it up. Very tasty.
The rooms are getting cloudy.
Yeah, tell me about it. See me doing my flavor testing videos. Like I had to like wait 5 minutes and it was still foggy as hell between like flavor testing. Gotta go less VG.
I've got another one working on the twatting up your ass. Yeah, I don't want to know what that one tastes like.
Is the vanilla bean ice cream standing out? Let's see. It is. It is becoming more pronounced, but I still think it needs more time. Like I wouldn't say that it's fully steeped. Now, don't get me wrong. If you shuck it and vape it, you're still in for a good time. But if you want to get the full effect of the what I think we use TFA, that TFA vanilla bean ice cream, you still gotta wait a little while. But it has been filling out. Like the differences between now and 3 days ago is definitely the donut ingredients, the Zapola, and a little bit of Capella glazed donut. It's starting to get more pronounced. The vape, it's starting to feel fuller. It's starting to feel a little creamier, and the cinnamon apple are still there, but they're low. They're not like punch you in the face like strong. It's perfect. It seems very well balanced, and I'm pretty shocked that out of the first try, it's that well balanced. I have a feeling it has to do with that flavor apple filling. It's just a very fine ingredient. It really is.
Yeah, this is nice, David. I really like it. It's unusual for like that kind of like strawberry and cream kind of thing. I don't know. It's got a flavor of its own. I like it. It's yeah, real cool. I can see why people like it, and I don't find it too sweet.
What are you trying right now?
The The Man, what used to be the Milkman by One Hit Wonder.
Oh, okay.
One thing I do like though is that beard number 71. That stuff is fantastic. If I wasn't a DIYer and I was buying shop bought stuff, that would be on my menu every day. Really, really good.
All right, so I gotta still brainstorm for this flavor cheesecake I'm mixing. All right, so far this is what I got, people. Let me know what else you think I should put in. I know I should probably figure out another cream to put in because it's probably gonna need it. But so far, and this is because I just want to keep it to Flavora, but I'm probably gonna have to add one non-Flavora ingredient. But that's just the way it's gonna be. But so far, I got Flavora cheesecake as the main cheesecake base, and berry cheesecake to help with the cheesecake and also give it a little bit berry. Then berry blend to help, amp up that berry. Flavora cookie to help with the crust because that's the only Flavora kind of bready thing I have. And then I was thinking vanilla pudding would be good in it.
Oh, have you got vanilla pudding?
Yeah, I got vanilla pudding.
Man, that sounds good.
Yeah, I know it does. It does. Now I'm just trying to think of. I think it needs a cream. I really do. I think it's missing a cream. Now I could go sweet cream from TFA, but that might be basic. I could go Bavarian cream. Could go for another. I don't know. What do you think?
You asking me or the?
Anybody, whoever.
Oh,
what do you think? Well, you're right here. Anybody can put in what they want in the chat too.
Yeah. Yeah. Does Flavora do a graham cracker? I didn't remember seeing one. I think that's why I got the biscotti from them. And then the biscotti is just basically the biscuit Dunkin' coffee is what it is. It's just a coffee flavor.
I'm gonna look online right now because we got computers. All right, so Bull City. That'd be good to know. I have been how you were always talking about Flavor West graham cracker and all that. Well, I've finally been messing around with it a little bit, and I really do like it. It's a lot bolder than TFA with less caramel. It's nice. It's like it tastes more grainy.
Yeah, yeah, and it doesn't take a lot of it for it to come out either.
I only used half percent. I only used 0.5%, which could probably go even higher than that, but I only used half. Good.
David said, I think they changed their formulation from the original Milkman. Used to be sweeter from what I remember. I didn't like My Man too much at first, but it definitely grew on me. Yeah.
Has anyone tried tuna flavor? Then Zest is like, ew, hell no. Yeah, Zesty, do what you did in that episode, that little skit you did. Slap him in the face.
Right.
No, Zesty just did a skit. It was pretty funny. I was laughing. He has pretty funny skits on his channel.
Yeah, that Call Me Tight. It is. It's got a taste all of its own. It's fantastic. I've done 4 versions of it to try and get somewhere near the clone. I can't quite get the peach right. I think I've got to order different peaches, and try something else with it. But it's. I wouldn't say it's really sour, but it's got something I can't really describe in it. I'm not quite sure. I went off on a funny. I tasted one of my flavors and I thought that is it, and I put it in there and it didn't quite work. But I'm going to try again a few times and see what it's like.
Yeah, they don't have graham cracker.
Zesty asked, "What peach am I trying?" Let's have a look. Tried a few different ones. I think the versions beard.
Yeah, what's your favorite peach?
I used white peach and juicy peach in version 1. Sorry, that white peach was Flavor Art, and I put apricot by Flavor Art in there as well because it's not so much a sour. I feel like it's got like a grapefruit or an apricot or something like that in there. And it's definitely got like a sherbet note to it. It's really weird. It's got this. As soon as the first time I ever tried it, I was like, it's got sherbet in it. So I tried rainbow sherbet. I need something like an orange sherbet or something like that. But that's what I tried on the first one. And I did put, I I put some sweetener in it and stuff like that. But that was version 1. 2 was kind of the same and changed the percentages. 3 was just white peach, apricot, the sherbet, and some sweetener. I haven't tried that one yet, though. It's still sat around. And I tried some peach gummy in version 4 because of the sweetness and that, but I'm not, not so sure. Use Inawera peach. Do you know what? I don't know if I ordered that one or not.
Yeah, I like juicy peach. That's my favorite.
I could eat a peach for hours.
Well, juicy peach by Capella, and then I also have TLA as well. Let's see. Position. Let's see if I can. I might be able to mix.
But it looks like all my other versions, I left juicy peach out. I don't think it was something about it, and it just, I don't know, it didn't work. It looks like I left them out of most of the versions. Just tried it in the first one.
I'm gonna try to see if I can position the camera so I can mix. I want to mix that cheesecake. See if I can switch the cameras. I should be able to. I'm just gonna do it in Zoom. Let's see if it works. Ready? Okay, if I go over here and I select 615, this should do it.
Okay, I've lost you on my end, but that's...
No, I went gone.
Oh, I think you're okay in the feed still. I've just lost... Oh, no, you have gone. You've gone in the feed as well.
Uh-oh. Hopefully I can recover the other one. Oh, shit. This is not good.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's not gonna cover me.
Crazy's good.
Well, I'll figure this out while you're talking.
Yeah, maybe I need to go mix something now.
Yeah.
No, I'll keep mine up like this because I'm the only mofo in here now. So
yeah, no, I'll figure it out. I just probably gotta like take off my cameras from the other one on OBS because it's probably showing that my cameras aren't used through OBS and that's why it's not showing up on Zoom. So I'm gonna delete my cameras off.
Okay. 10-4. All right. Well, while we're waiting, I normally ask this question: what's everyone vaping? I'm on. I was on my all-day vape, and I've just gone to the Man, or what used to be the Milkman.
That's not good.
It's nice.
I'm not gonna do that again. Yeah, I just switched to the thing on OBS and accidentally switched it for everybody, so that was not good. No, it'll be fine now. Don't worry, guys.
So you are going to come back?
Yeah, I'll come back. Hold on.
Key lime pie cupcake, man. Zesty, do you you have somewhere where you post up all your recipes, or they get them via your vids? I won't mind trying something like that. And I'm sorry that I don't know where they are. I just don't. I try not to watch too many other mixers, but just because it. I don't know why. I kind of see things kind of my own way, and I've tried to look at it other ways, and I can't do it for some reason. Kind of puts me off a little bit. ELR, okay. And you're under Zesty Vapes on there? Yes, I got you, John. I had you then for a second on the live feed.
Yeah, I know. Don't mind me. It's gonna switch a couple times while I'm deleting the other profiles because every time I click it, it does it. So just bear with it. Just keep talking, and it'll be fine.
Heisenberg gingerbread cookie RY4. That sounds nice. Fuji strawberry ripe combo, raspberry custard, glazed donut, banana bondage. I like the sound of that. Vanilla almond horchata. That sounds interesting. Okay, Zesty, I'll look it up. I'd like to try something like that. I don't have a lot of success with lime. I've got better at lemon. So, do you know what, though? I've not tried it for a while. I've got better at lemon, so I'd imagine I've got better at lime at the same time, right? Rhubarb strawberry custard. That's something I've got to get, is rhubarb.
Yes. Thank God I fixed it. Okay, that was worrisome. Okay, I'm good. We're good.
I'm actually, that's a question for John. He's the one using OBS.
What's the question?
Because I'm using XSplit Broadcaster. He said, are you using classic OBS or the studio?
I think it's Studio. It's OBS version 18.0.1. I think it's Studio, but the way it works is like, you know, some reason when you're using one of the sources of your cameras in one program, it doesn't show up on the other one, so I had to delete all my other profiles from OBS to do it, and then every time I clicked on it to delete it, it kind of, yeah, messed up, so, yeah. But we're good now. Getting ready to mix. Everything's A-okay.
Yeah, Jesse, I'm trying to think what lime I've got. I've got two of them, I know that. Do you know what? I've got a Tahiti, but I think it's, is it lemon? I think it's lemon Tahiti. And I've got lemon lime by Capella, which I just got recently. I've made one mix with it so far. But I do have a lime, and I'm sure it's key lime or something like that. It might be TFA. I can't remember. Seems like the more stuff I get, the more I forget I got it. Paddy, I don't have a good cola vape. I have got cola by Capella. I haven't used it yet. I'm not a huge cola fan. I've never liked the drink itself, so I've not tried it yet. But yes, I am going to do one and give it a go. It's Zesty's asking, do you see the one screen? Do you see one screen, other two in OBS?
Do you see one screen?
Do you see two one screen, other two in OBS?
I don't even know what you're saying.
Do you see it to one screen, I guess, and the other two in OBS? I'm not sure.
I don't know, but hey, Zesty, if you ever want to talk about OBS or like how to use it or anything, I'd be happy to like video chat with you and we can like discuss little things or whatever. It's kind of hard to explain on a stream. Like I could screen capture and show you everything if you have any questions, but it is a pain in the ass though, I'll tell you that much. Alright, so I need to get my sweet cream, Bavarian cream, because now I gotta put the recipe together.
Switch around on 3 tanks. One has peaches and cream. One has bread pudding. Bread pudding sounds fantastic. Is that a DIY or is that, if it's DIY, I want the recipe. Bread pudding. I love bread pudding. And the other is testing out Yum Berry.
Oh, Yum Berry is so good. Love Yum Berry.
It's got Yum Berry SC real flavors at 3%. Because what's the Yum Berry I got? Is it like Flavor West?
Flavor
yeah.
West.
Yeah.
I didn't even know real flavors made of Yum Berry.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat though, Zesty. I never liked cola. I think when I was up until about the age of 6 or 7, I used to drink it. And then we went on vacation once and we stopped at this like little trailer on the side of the road selling food and drinks, and they had this off-brand cola, and it was just disgusting. It made me feel sick for the rest of the night, and I've not liked cola since. So I blame them for it. And it was in Wales in the UK, so I don't like the Welsh anymore either. Their cola stinks.
All right, so we're gonna call this. What do you guys think's a good name for a Flavora berry cheesecake? Let's see if you guys can be interactive and creative. I'm very uncreative with my names.
Flav cake. There you go.
Flavor Flav.
Yeah. There you go. You got it. Flavor Flav.
All right. There we go. We'll call it that. No, Flavor Flavora.
Right. Yeah, Zesty said, is there only a single screen or two? I'm in a pro with OBS. I said I'm a pro, not with. Jeez, I can't read for shit tonight.
Oh, okay.
Giant tuna. If you ever made a pizza recipe, shit no. The only savory stuff I've heard about, someone said they vaped a bacon flavor and they said it was absolutely disgusting. And I've seen one. There was one in the store the other day, and I was thinking about trying it, and I thought, no, let's not do it.
And to answer your question, I'm running 2 screens with OBS. I don't know if that's the question you're asking. But yeah, I'm running 2 screens. Alright, so I'm going to do 30 mils, and I'm going to do 3 milligrams max VG, of course. But of course. So the first one we should probably do is flavor cheesecake. I would share the screen, but I'm pretty sure with the layout it's going to like mess everything up if I do that live. Right now. Alright, for cheesecake.
Hard candy bacon and milk chocolate. That sounds great.
So you use flavor cheesecake. What have you had luck with?
I've used it once and it's steeping somewhere.
It smells strong.
I think it says cheesecake. I could kind of have a quick look for it. It's got cheesecake trial on it.
Oh my god, that's strong. Alright, so this one's gonna go low. Wow.
Oh, I've got a lemon cheesecake here. Maybe that was it.
Alright, yeah, so that's going low. Oh, Zesty, thank you very much for the $1 super chat, man. It really means a lot to me that you're supporting my channel and what I do here. I really appreciate that. I mean,
yay.
That'll get me some pipettes. So it's a win-win. Alright, so yeah. Flavora cheesecake is definitely, I'm going to maybe say 1%er. Maybe even lower. I'll start off at 1%. I like the 1% rule.
I'll tell you what I used, John. It was the lemon cheesecake, and it was cheesecake Flavora 1%. And it was 1% Flavora cream, 0.5% of Flavora custard, juicy lemon, lemon by Flavora. I've basically done a Flavora cheesecake. Graham cracker by Flavor West and biscuit by Inawera.
All right, so I'll start off with 1% on.
And it was made Flavora. It was made on March 12th, so it's had 2 weeks. Let's give it a go.
Oh, there we go. So next we'll do the berry cheesecake by Flavora. Flavora.
Oh dear.
Only 15 people have used this. Okay. So, well, 15 recipes. Now, berry cheesecake, I don't think it's as strong, if I can remember. Again, don't mind me. I'm new to the Flavora line of flavors.
I've got to try and get this out of here.
Actually, I'm pretty sure most people are new to these ones. I think these ones are the new ones, aren't they?
I think after they went 30% off, I think everyone grabbed a bunch of them.
Yeah, like I think they were like 30% off all the new ones, so these must have been the newer flavors. So,
right.
Okay, let's see. You guys can't see me, but I'm trying it on my hand to gauge how strong it is. Okay, this one's another strong one. Because I haven't had time to flavor test them all, but they will be on my channel when I do. All right, so oh god, that one's strong. Oh. Oh wow!
Which one was that?
Berry cheesecake.
Oh,
my whole tongue is numb.
What's it? More a bunch of berry or a bunch of cheesecake?
It's
or both.
It's a lot of berries, but mostly cheesecake.
Right.
Like a little berry, a lot of cheesecake. All right, so.
All right. Let's try some Flavora cheesecake.
I'm gonna do 0.5 in this because it has a lot of cheesecake in it, and that'll be good. It's gonna be like a really low percentage recipe with all these flavors. How many percentage was your Flavora mix?
The Oh, what total?
Yeah.
Let me have a look. So it wasn't all Flavora, but yeah, it was a lot of Flavora.
Well, out of your flavor, it's probably low.
Oh yeah, the Flavoras were quite low. The whole mix was, holy shit, the whole mix was 6%.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, cheesecake and cream were 1%. The custard was 0.5%. The lemon was 0.5%, but it was backed up by juicy lemon. And then the graham cracker and the biscuit were 1% each.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's gonna dive on the palate right now.
Hey, Johnny2419, I heard about Smoky Blues flavors. I am kind of interested in them, but apparently they're hard to get because I think it's like an underground thing. But I want to get in contact with her and see if I can get some of those flavors. Yeah, she has some, allegedly has some really super concentrated, really good flavors where it only needs like drops in a mix. I want to test those out.
Well, it's pretty good, John, but I would say that I don't get a ton of the cheesecake. It's kind of a little creamy because I put the cream in with it as well, but I don't get a ton of the cheesecake.
Really?
I've got the lemon, I've got the biscuit. I don't get a ton of cheesecake with it, which I'm surprised because I put it in at 1%, which I remember trying it on the back of my hand. It was pretty damn strong.
Yeah. All right. So since that's the case, I'm gonna put 1% on both of them then. Both the berry cheesecake and the regular cheesecake. But now I'm at the Flavora berry blend, and this one is a weaker flavor. If you see my new video that's up, so I'm gonna probably do berry blend at 3%, because this one is quite not as strong. That might even be high though, considering this is not a single flavor mix. But I do want a berry cheesecake. So.
Bearded computer nerd, have I tried the Dead Shriner's blueberry strudel? I haven't. You said they're an NC company. I think the only one I used was there's one in Raleigh here, or very close to here. I'm sure it's in Raleigh, which is the Vaping Monkey, I think it is. And they've done a strawberry lemonade. I did try that. And that was I'd only been vaping for about 2 months then when I tried it, and that was quite a nice one. Call me top. What RDA do you use for the wickless coil? Too many RDAs look like they have deep. Yeah, I use the one that I hate the most actually, and it's a Dark Horse. It's one I've had kicking around here for ages. I don't like the RDA one bit, but it's got a very shallow juice well on it. But I think I could probably do better with the Plume Veil. That one's got shallow on it as well, but the post holes ain't big enough to put a decent coil in it. But the Dark Horse is what I use.
All right, so Cookie by Flavora, I put in only a little bit because it's another strong one. I just want a little bit of cookie for the crust, so I only put in at 0.25. And then Flavora pudding, I'm probably gonna do. I kind of really like this pudding one. I'm gonna go crazy and go 1.5, but that might be too much. But...
Well, the bearded computer nerd, I'm okay. I live about an hour away from Bull City Vape, so I'm definitely supporting them. I've got a shitload of stuff from them. Bull City Vape. There is Bull City Vapors. They have Bull City flavors.
Do that Bavarian cream at 2, and then I'm gonna put some super sweet in there. All right, I think we're about ready to mix it up.
Go get it. So what were you using for the? You're using cookie, weren't you, for the
crust?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I wanted to stay all Flavora, but that's not gonna happen. I mean, idealistically, if I was trying to make like the perfect berry cheesecake and I knew how all these flavors worked, which I don't, that's why I'm doing this. But ideally, I would probably use like either anywhere a biscuit or just like some graham cracker.
Yeah, I think that's why I bought that biscotti. I think it was to go with the cheesecake. And when I got the biscotti, it wasn't if you get, I think it's Flavor West Biscotti, I think is what I got last week. And that one actually tastes like it should. But the Flavora one, it tasted nasty. You got another shout out here. You got $2 from Giant Tuna.
Oh, Giant Tuna. Thank you for the €2. I think that's the euro mark.
Greenville SC has local vape shops. Do you know what? Isn't that Z-Max over in Greenville or somewhere near there? I was going to go do autocross there. I've been meaning to do one for ages. They got a really good autocross course there.
All right. Anyways, real quick, proper thank you. Thank you, Giant Tuna, for the $2 donation. I appreciate you supporting my channel. It really helps. It means a lot to me. Thank you. You guys can't even see me. I'm like thumbing up, and you can't see me.
Right. Put your thumbs down where your mixing stuff is.
Oh yeah.
Hey, there you go.
There we go.
We got it.
All right. Now we'll do what you came here for and mix. Oh, you guys can see my mouse? Wow.
No.
No, it's over Zoom. It's fine.
I can see a speaker there, but that's it.
Yeah, it's because I'm mixing on my desk today.
Right.
All right, so the first we're putting in is Bavarian cream.
Chris B, have you tasted TFA sweetener? It tastes just like super sweet. Do you know what? I've not used TFA, and I'm not a huge sweetener fan, like actual sweetener. The super sweet I got because I thought maybe it'd be something a little different, but that stuff is crazy sweet.
Do you want me?
But I like ethyl model. That's what I always put in stuff if I want that sweetness. I find that.
Do you want me to interject?
Yes, yeah.
Because I'm a sweetener guy. I'm open about it. All right. TFA sweetener opposed to Capella Super Sweet. TFA sweetener is like they suspect it's 5% sucralose, 5% maltol, which is kind of like ethyl maltol, but it's a little bit different. But it has kind of the same effect. And what it does is it helps brighten up mixes compared to just Capella, which it's like 10% sucralose. So, in other words, Capella Super Sweet is a lot stronger, and it's just sucralose, so it'll just sweeten up the whole mix, where TFA will sweeten up the mix, but it'll also add maltol to help brighten certain fruits like strawberries. But there are reasons why people use TFA over Super Sweet and Super Sweet over TFA. For example, if you're making a candy, you wouldn't want to use TFA sweetener because a lot of ingredients that you use in candies already have maltol in them. And if you stack up all that maltol together, it's going to lead to flavor muting, opposed to if you use something like super sweet. So I hope that helps out.
No, that's cool. I learned something there. Because like I said, I used to use sweetener all the time, and then I kind of just went off of it, and then use maltol all the time. But don't use much of it, you know. The trouble is, cotton candy. I love the taste of cotton candy, but it's all ethyl maltol. And if you put a shake and vape together, and you like cotton candy, and you put quite a bit of it together, you need to shake and vape it in 2 days. Otherwise, it goes to a sweet mess.
Yeah.
Okay, so Bidded said, not any autocrosses here that I know. It might be just outside of there. But a really good one in Sebring, Florida. Yeah, because where I go now, I go to Havelock, which is Air Force Base. They've got one of their runways there, which is it is really good. It's actually got a dark asphalt in the middle of it, where they use it as an aircraft carrier. You know, like a mock-up for them to come down and land and take off. And then this huge amount of room around there. That one's quite a good one, quite popular within this state. But I really wanted to get down. There was one called the Z-Max. I'm sure it's Z-Max, and it looks really good. And it said you should go to the 12 hours of Sebring. You can walk right next to the pits. I went every year. Wow. The one thing I am going to miss this year, because I've got a Subaru WRX, and Subi Fest is up in the mountains on my favorite road. And I went there last year and had a blast, and I'm going to miss it this year. Going on a cruise the week before, and just haven't got the money to do both.
Yeah, I like Subarus. They're very nice cars.
Oh my God, I uncontrollably burped.
One thing I have to say, though, that I hate about these damn Flavora bottles, which I don't know if you run into the same issue, but you unscrew them and the freaking tip comes off into the cap all the time.
I haven't had that. What I get is that little ring, the tamper-proof ring.
Oh, that too, yeah.
Yeah, I undo it, and then as I'm dripping it in there, the damn ring will fall down. So
I'm just not going to use them anymore. I don't want them anymore because that happens to me too.
Right. It's the Dragon's Tail. Yeah, it's the Dragon's Tail Deals Gap is also what it's called. I've actually got another YouTube channel about my car and computer games and other shit, but there is videos of me driving the Gap on there. I love that road. It's amazing. 318 bends in 11 miles.
You're from England. Have you ever like traveled to Germany and like traveled to Autobahn?
Yep. Done it on a motorcycle. Went to France, Switzerland, Germany, Belgium, back to France, back to England. But the Autobahn is great. I was doing like 140 on it on my motorbike, and you do that for about 5 minutes, and then it kind of gets boring, and your neck hurts, and you kind of slow down some. Johnny, sweet powders, sucralose, ethyl modal. I can't read the other one. Erythritol. And for tar, I use malic acid powder. So Johnny uses all powder and puts it together how he wants it.
Can't wait to try this.
Oh, nice, Ken. 98 Legacy wagon with an STI swap. Almost got ran over by an STI earlier. I work on the roads, and I was measuring some lane widths out on a kind of busiest road, freshly asphalt, and I was out there, and I dragged my tape across. I seen the car coming, and he was way away, so I was like, I'm not worried about it. Next thing I look up, and he's pretty damn close, and I jumped out of the road, and he dropped it down a gear and peeled off up the road, and he wasn't far away from getting me. It's my own dumbass for being stood out there, but I did have a bright yellow vest on.
Yeah, it doesn't stop anybody. I remember when I first turned 21, which was a while ago now, which I don't want to admit. But anyways, I traveled to New York or whatever. I think it was to go to some casinos or something, and then I was really tired, and we ended up driving home really, really late at night. We were driving for like 13 hours. By the time we got to Warwick, Rhode Island, it was like downpouring. And then I was just driving normally, like really tired and everything, and I could barely see out the window, which I should have probably pulled over and like got some rest. And there was this officer, I guess, directing traffic at like 3 a.m. in the morning, and apparently he was waiting me to stop, but instead I had a green light, and I thought I was just going, and I didn't see him. Then all of a sudden I heard from behind me somebody yelling at me, and I stopped. It was a cop, and he's like, "What the hell are you doing?" And I'm like, "Sir, I thought you were a cone." Like, I really thought he was like a cone.
Right. And that for that reason, actually, they've upgraded a lot of the nighttime vests and stuff like that to include arms and stuff like that, and you've got to have wear pants to do certain things, fluorescent, so you don't look like a cone out there.
Yeah, I know, like. And my friend was being stupid, and he was freaking like laughing the whole time, but I was being serious. Like, you don't know when it's like raining that much, you're tired, you start seeing things, like it's crazy.
I need to let you get on mixing. Oh wow, Philippe has just donated $10 super chat.
All right, let me just pour my nicotine in out properly, thank you. I just, it's nicotine. I gotta practice it.
Right.
Okay, now that the nicotine's in, thank you so very much, Billy B30. I really appreciate it. All the support definitely helps. Thank you so very much. And I'm thumbs upping you again. I'll properly thumb you up once I put my VG in. I can't wait to try this though. This is very exciting. It's very exciting. I hope this mix is good.
Johnny said later, so I guess Johnny's leaving.
Aww.
Yeah, good to have you here, Johnny.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by, buddy. I appreciate you watching. Alright, almost there.
I see some VG going in.
Man, you know that Norpro mixer? I really want it so bad, but every time I go to get it, it's sold out or it's not on Prime, and right now it's sold out.
I think this channel helped do some of that.
I know. I guarantee you that's what it was. I know that's what it was.
Everyone went mad on it. Well, I've seen it. So I said, oh, these things are really good, you know, the frothers, but I wish I could stick them in a bottle. And I can't remember who it was. Someone said, oh, well, look at this thing. So I ordered it, and yeah, I love the thing.
I should be able to change my camera back now.
Oh, C4 and C4 End Game says eBay has them.
Yay, back. All right. So...
And Walmart has it for the same price as well.
Wait, what?
The Norpro.
Ooh.
eBay and Walmart have them.
Oh. Oh, thank you. Thanks for letting me know.
And Giant Tuna just dropped you a super chat.
Oh my God, Mr. Tuna. Thank you so much, Mr. Tuna.
Penning Cow, how you doing? Sorry, John, I didn't mean to.
No, I'm sorry. I was just, thank you. All right.
My other channel is Scooby Doo, and it's just spelt with one O on the end. But if you type in the search, just put WRX Deals Gap, it should come up. Or BRZ versus WRX. I used to have a BRZ as well. That'll bring it up as well.
Hey Penny, it's good to see you here. Wow, there's everybody in here. It's like a party.
Uh-huh.
All the regulars. Awesome. I love. Oh yeah, by the way, so these black gloves I got off Amazon. I freaking love them. They come in a 100-pack, and it was like only like $7 compared to like the 10 I was paying for a 50-pack at CVS. So, you need gloves, people. Amazon, sure.
What did you do with the Batman suit that came with it?
I know. No, but black gloves look so much cooler though, don't they?
They do. They do. You look like a bank robber.
Yeah.
There's something about it. Like, yeah.
I look like a thug.
Looks like you should be up next to a safe trying to pick it.
For sure.
Oh, you need the link, Bearded. Trouble is, I'm in under this name right now. Well, I could bring up an incognito tab, I guess. Hang on, let me see if I can do that. New private window. I think
what does
that's
he need a
the way
link
to go to it. Yeah, to my my car channel.
Oh, yeah, definitely pop one in. I'm gonna copy.
If you lose me, I apologize. Oh no, it's got sign in here. Okay, we're okay. All right, sign in.
All right. Can't wait to try this thing. It's got me all excited inside. All right.
Okay, let me find this. I've even got one of my old motorbike videos on here as well.
Gotta try the blueberry ones. What are you referring to, Ken? And that butterscotch donut. Are those your recipes? Oh, speaking of like butterscotch and stuff, that butter toffee by Flavor West is freaking to die for, man. I got some good plans for that thing. Have you ever tried that one?
Butter toffee, yes.
Oh, it smells so good.
It smells fantastic.
See, do you have a vapor like the Norpro mixer better than? Oh, better because it mixes and not froths.
Yes, it does.
I just want it so it fits in my bottles and I don't have to use a beaker anymore. Does it mix it up well though? Like that's the only thing that because I tried with like Canthol, but it didn't seem to work well.
Oh yeah, it mixes it all right. It mixes it pretty damn good. One second.
All right, so the one negative part about these Bull City bottles is the lip, the mouth of the bottle is really small compared to some others.
With the what bottles?
The Bull, you know how I was talking about the Bull City bottles and how I love them?
Right.
The mouth on them is a little bit small
Yeah.
compared to some others.
I've got a few bottles like that where they're really nice bottles, but they're trying to mix inside them's a pain in the ass.
Yeah. I am kind of interested in dropperbottles.com though. I saw a couple like ones that interest me, like some wide mouth unicorns, but I'm afraid that they're gonna like tip over while I'm trying to mix them.
Right.
Like I know Fresh03, he uses like this kind of looks like this weight or something where he just sticks it in and kind of holds the unicorn bottle up, which is a pretty cool idea. But he's also not a mix by weight person, he's a mix by syringe volume person.
Thank you, bearded computer nerd. I just got the notification that you subscribed.
Speaking of mix by syringe, do you know I caught some flack for making that video?
Which one?
I made a video about mixing by syringes. I caught some flack, but like, I mean, I get where he's coming from. That mixing by syringes kind of like not in anymore, and a lot of people are mixing by weight. But I made the argument that most of the DIY kits still offer syringes. All the places where you buy flavors offer syringes, and it is one well accepted style of mixing e-liquid. So if I didn't have it on my channel, I would have nothing to point to. So that's why I made it. But like, I just couldn't believe how someone like would get like so bothered by it. Like, can't win sometimes.
I mixed. I started this channel off. I mixed. Sorry, not this channel. This is your channel. I started my channel off. I mixed like the first 5 or 6 months with syringes, and everyone said, "Go to scales, go to scales," and I wouldn't do it. And then I went to scales, and I stayed with scales. But no, I think everyone should try them both.
I agree. Like, there's different styles for a reason. Some people prefer one method over another, and I'm an advocate for that. Do whatever works for you.
But what gets me is some of these e-juice calculators, especially the apps on the phones. There's only a couple that do grams anyway, so that tells you that the syringes are more popular. Has to be, because they're not making enough e-juice calculators with grams on them.
I agree.
I had to change mine when I got the scales. I had to change from my favorite one to one that done grams.
Well, I think they should like totally rethink how they do all that and like how they ship all the. First of all, they should have grams on all the e-liquid calculators. It's not that hard to do. Plus, if you have milliliters, it's pretty much 1.5 milliliters of any liquid is almost always equates to like 1.5 grams, like at least according to ELR. I mean, I could be wrong on that, so depends on the liquid, depends on that. But what they should do is for the beginner packs, the starter kits, they should probably sell like little pocket scales in them instead of freaking syringes. It would probably save money. The ones from China,
Yeah. Zachary said, "I got you back from that Ben Wilkes guy." Yeah, I don't know what his issue. I've never seen him before, and then all of a sudden he just come in but that's fine. But I appreciate you having me back.
Ben Wilkes?
Yeah, he just come in and hated the other day with us. Just one of those things, just out of nowhere.
If there's not anybody hating, then you're not doing something right.
Right. I'd like to go back to when I had 100 subscribers, when everything was nice and we had sweet music and everything smelt of roses. But it ain't like that anymore.
Yeah. Well, there's always going to be those people when they feel threatened that are going to, start shit. I'll just put it that way.
Right. I can agree with that.
I have one person in mind. I think you know who it is.
Actually, I don't, but anyway.
Well, let's not get into that.
Right.
All right, so I am dripping this berry cheesecake recipe. Obviously, it's going to need time to steep, but I'm going to try what it tastes like right now.
Yeah, Zachary, they don't have to go too far to find fault. It depends who they're putting me up against. It's just, I am what I am. I don't ever pretend to be anything else. I'm just a guy sat at a table mixing some food flavorings together to vape them, and sometimes I make some good recipes. That's what I've always seen myself as, and I still do.
That's awesome. All right, so this particular mix has only 9.75% flavorings. I love that flavor aura. Yours was even lower. Yours was only 6.
Something like that, and that's, I mean, ultra low for me.
Same. All right, here we go.
Giant Tuna, DIY Vapor, and JFM. Have you tried AliExpress for cheap bottles?
Me.
Do you know what that might have? Let me have a look at my book list, my bookmarks, because I think that might have been who I bookmarked the other day. No, I bookmarked the glassbottleoutlet.com. Someone bought a bunch of bottles from them and posted the link up, and I went and had a look at them. I think I might try them next. Do you know what? Why don't I pop the chat out? Jeez.
Thanks, Paulino. I appreciate that. I think me and Chris just, try to be ourselves and, not try to be cool, and I think that's what helps keep us real.
All right.
This is good. I think it needs time to steep, but I think it's good. I think I'm going to tweak it more, though, because, kind of as you said, Chris, even just vaping it right away, it kind of seems like it's lacking cheesecakeness.
Yeah, did you get that as well?
Yeah.
And yet the cheesecake tasted real damn strong on the back of my hand when I tried it. But this is the first time using it, so hell, we know what to do next time.
Yeah, exactly. Or maybe not even that. Maybe just adding another cheesecake in. Like, I don't know. I want to see how it steeps out and see what it actually does, because then I can know if maybe, like, putting maybe a New York cheesecake in it, too, might help.
Right. Ken Carlton said, I did once, be careful, some are very thin. That's those bottles I was talking about. Yeah, of course, you get what you pay for, I guess. I've been buying them on Amazon lately. Might not be the cheapest place or the best bottles, but I like them. Yeah, that's where I've probably made like 3 or 4 orders now. You get like 50, 30 ml bottles for like, I don't know, $24, something like that, shipped.
Yeah, I get my, well, I've gotten 30 mils and 10 mils off Amazon, but just recently I went to, because they ran out of the bottles and they were like only going to come back in stock a month later or something. So I was buying all my bottles on the Amazon. Then this time I got 30 mils off Bull City, which are really good bottles. But I ended up getting like 100 10 mil bottles from Amazon again for like testers and all the flavor note videos. So, I mean, wherever you're going to save the most money, that's what you go with. I mean, it just has to hold your liquid and be acceptable. So.
Right.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, man, you're gonna love that Airhead recipe. I'm actually vaping on that right now. It's so good.
Do you know what, John? I need to write this down because every time I've still not made it. I wanted to try Airhead and Jam Monster. Need to leave myself notes, mind you. I just haven't had a chance this week because
well, you said you're gonna mix up something tonight, right? Why don't you just mix up a bottle real quick?
Oh yeah, okay.
It's a shake and vape, dude. You can taste it right away. It's so good. It even gets better in time, but even shake and vape tastes freaking phenomenal. But be forewarned, it is sweet and it is strawberry as hell, but it is fucking excellent.
So I can leave some of the sweetener out though, right?
Oh yeah, you can do whatever you want, man. That's the beauty of it.
And is that on ELR?
Yeah, yep. Yeah, I'll just send you a link real quick. I'm on my profile. There it is.
Oh, I've got them all just come out. I just typed JFM in there and I got a ton of them.
It's in
All
the
right.
chat too if you want.
Jam Monster Clone Remix. Is that him? March 17th?
Oh yeah, that's the Jam Monster, and in the chat.
Oh,
I put the
Airhead. Okay, and you just sent me a link.
Yeah, I put it in the chat. So
Oh,
if
yeah,
anybody
got
else
it.
wants to do it, they can too. Oh, what's up with that, man? DIY Aegis University is like interfering on our live stream. Well, that's cool. We still got 29 peeps up in here. It's all good.
Do you know DIY University? Who is that? Because I'm a member of their group on Facebook.
Me too.
But I didn't know there was a channel involved.
Yeah, he has a channel. He doesn't do too much on it. I mean, I think he used to do more, but as of late, he seems like he's only doing live shows, and I think it's a group of people, I believe, but it's this one gentleman who controls the channel. I'm not too sure. I haven't met him or talked to him. I mean, it would be cool to like, get together and all pick each other's brains. That'd be cool, but
Right. Oh, my daughter's bringing me up another drink.
he seems like another cool, down to earth person.
Thank you, honey. Okay. Good night, sweetie. All right. I'll see you in the morning.
All right, Patty Runs, thank you very much for stopping by. It was nice seeing you.
Yeah, I like the look of that Airhead, and I do have all those ingredients. Saltwater taffy, strawberry ripe, strawberry taffy, super sweet, sweet strawberry. Oh, toasted marshmallow. Shit, I think I've only got caps, I think.
Well, the marshmallow in this recipe is just aimed towards sticking it up, so if you need to salt the marshmallow, it should be fine.
I'll probably use FAs then.
Yeah.
All right, well, let me go get it.
I think it'll have the same desired effect, although toasted marshmallow is the shit. Awesome.
Right. Do you know what? Let me change so I'm that way round and get that up.
Hey, John Phenom, welcome to the stream. It's good seeing you here, buddy.
Does that come up all right, John? I can't see the chat right now because otherwise it'll
yeah, I can see it. If people full screen, they should be able to see it fine.
Okay. If not, I mean, I can make my screen bigger. I don't have to have that. Do you know what?
Yeah, well, I also put a link in the description, so if they need to see the recipe, they can just click it and.
All right. Well, I'll just go full screen then.
Yeah, I put it in the description.
Mind you, I could have just gone back to the screen I was on, dumbass. Jeez, there's always one in there trying to ice skate uphill.
Oh, yeah, speaking of that, there's 30 people in here, so if anybody doesn't know, they probably already do, but a lot of the people in this live stream are constantly on the channel. They're regular subscribers. So you guys obviously know that I'm having a giveaway since I hit 1,000 subs. Well, by John Phenom coming in here, I think it reminded me. I believe it's him, but I spoke with a gentleman that's in contact with Liquid Barn, and what's happening is they're actually throwing more into the giveaway. On their end, they're going to be giving, depending on who wins, if it's a new mixer, they're going to give away, you're going to get some flavor concentrates either way from Liquid Barn. So that's definitely a cool ad, as well as the scale and the 10 flavors. So whoever wins is definitely going to get hooked up. So yeah, there's a lot of people helping out JFM Development when it comes to the giveaway, and that really helps.
That is cool, John.
Yeah.
Really just so you all know, I done the review on the taste tester, and it was John that sent me the link.
Yep. Yeah, it is you, John Phenom. Thank you so much for helping out with that. I mean, I really love when the community can come together and really help out. It's phenomenal, because what it is it's getting a mixer of the tools they need to make some awesome liquids, and that's what it's all about.
Okay, I'm going to go start picking up some stuff here. All right. I didn't bring the recipe with me, though, did I? So.
Look at Chris. Look at his keyboard. Got a nice wrist rest.
Right. Look at the state of it over there, of all the juice. There's always stuff there like that. Where's my saltwater taffy?
Same here, man. I'm lucky I have a big desk. Fit a lot of juice. There's juice everywhere.
It was saltwater taffy, wasn't it? By
Yep, Flavor West, and then strawberry taffy by Capella.
yeah, I'm sure I've got both of those. I know I've got the strawberry one, but where's my saltwater one? I've got salted caramel, but I'm sure I've got the other one. Oh, this is annoying.
I wish it was like Star Trek and you could like beam things up and be like, oh, you need some flavor? Here you go.
Got it. I got it. I think it's actually one I've just ordered. It was right down at the front with the new orders, so it was not in alphabetical yet. All right, now we got strawberry ripe.
Out of all seriousness, though, that would be an awesome technology to have. I mean, we got smartphones. The whole world's changing with the power of the internet and all that. But wouldn't it be awesome if we really did have like teleporter like technology? Not only could we get like shipments of flavors and everything instantly, but like say like a fellow mixer who either is out of juice or out of VG or out of flavors could just be like, oh, here you go. Be awesome. Be awesome.
Right, it was sweet strawberry as well, wasn't it?
Yep, sweet strawberry, strawberry ripe, strawberry taffy, saltwater taffy, toasted marshmallow.
Got it.
And super sweet.
I've got super sweet, and I'm not sure if I want to use it. I think I'd enjoy it more if it had malto in it. I'll try it. No, I'm gonna mix it as you got it, just not so much super sweet.
Yeah, just like put it down. I think I even ended up putting less in. I think I cut it in half personally because it was even sweet for me. When I first mixed it up, it was like right when I started messing around with super sweet because usually I was just always TFA. And then I ran into muting issues and then investigated and started using TFA. I mean, super sweet. Especially candies.
Right. The camera's kind of pointing into my light over here, but oh well, I think we can see what's going on. I might just turn the light off in a second, actually. It's nice though. It looks back there. It kind of looks... I ought to put them closer to the camera. They look pretty cool.
Later, Zach. Thanks for stopping by, bud.
Oh, good if I had a bottle to put it in, wouldn't it? That normally helps. Oh, I've got to open up a new pack, John.
Hey, Ken's like, I got an 8-foot desk and it's covered. Yeah, man, I hear that. I'm always having to clear my desk from bottles and mixing and stuff. Like a madhouse.
Trouble is, I'm always testing.
Yeah.
All those bottles there that you see, there's only one that I probably take with me all the time. They're just sat there. I get one out of the drawer every now and again and test it.
That's interesting. Juice Man just said, I taste a funny taste with super sweet. And then he says he uses liquid granulated sugar. Now, so Juice Man, does that mean you actually make your own sweetener? Like, you kind of like melt it down in like heated PG or something in your own solution? I mean, I've seen some people do that and stuff. I even ended up going as far as getting my own sweetener base, and I was considering doing it myself, but I just never ended up trying it. I wanted to test it out because it kind of fascinated me. But according to super sweet though, like I don't get a funny taste. I just get like super sweet.
I get a funny taste as well.
You do? Like,
yeah, I get something. I could tell you if it's in there. I could tell you immediately.
Well, I could tell you it's... Well, if you're talking about like that, then yeah, I could definitely tell it's in there. Right. Like, I can tell the difference between TFA and super sweet for sure. But, like, I don't get a funny taste, but I kind of get what you're saying now. I misunderstood. Like,
I brought the damn bottle and nothing else. Sorry, John.
Oh. So I get the same kind of funny taste. Like, a good way to put it is, like, if you ever tried, like, different kind of sweeteners, like, in your coffee or something, like, you try, like, Sweet and Low, Splenda, which is sucralose, but, like, they all have, like, this different taste to them, and I think that's what I get from it. Like, just, you can tell it's an artificial sweetener. Let's see, he said, buy granulated sugar.
Let's turn this light off.
Liquid form. So it's regular sugar. Oh. Yeah, and then Slushy Vapes is talking about, I don't know about vaping sugar. Yeah, see, Slushy, that is definitely one of the controversial things and why a lot of people are kind of skeptical about using Flavor West flavors because some of it has, like, sugar syrup in it.
Wish I had another form of light here.
0.25 FA Fuji is good for some sweetness. Yeah, well, I can see 0.25% of FA Fuji being good for some bitterness too. Because that stuff has bite. I don't know. FA Fuji, I'm not too into it because to me it's really, I'm really sensitive to Fuji. Let's just put it that way. It's really potent to me. Belgian waffle, peach, orange, banana, strawberry, fresh cream, rainbow sherbet, strawberry cheesecake, strawberry. Okay. Is that what you're mixing up, or is that what you... Alright, so here comes Chris's heaven. He's about to go to Cloud 9.
Okay. Right, saltwater taffy. This is a 30 ml that you've got up here. Yep. So we're going to go 4%, which is 1.25 grams. Let's tear that thing out. So we've got 0.4 left in there.
Oh, 1 second, really, Chris. Chris,
yep.
I want to do something really funny. Hey, Master Gamer 1234, you are shouted out, bro. I don't know. He just asked me to shout out, so I'm like, all right.
Okay. Right. I'm gonna have to do this kind of cack-handed like I normally do, or I could turn the thing around. No, let's just do it cack-handed.
Well, what I do is that, well, it's hard when you have a keyboard in front of you, I've learned, so I have a longer desk, so I put it after the keyboard, and then face it towards the scale, and then kind of reach around the camera. But yeah, that can be the most pain in the butt thing is, you know,
yeah,
a good camera angle.
Well, I'm right-handed and have to do everything from the left, but oh well.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
This is taking a long time to get this crap in here. What was I looking at? 1.25.
John Phenom, when it comes to Apple Pop from Flavor and Apple Fuji from FA, I'm still, as I said, I've only just started dabbling into Flavora. I've had some good results with Flavora's Apple Pop, but at the same time, I've had more experience with FA Fuji, so I don't want to say that Apple Pop's better quite yet. Like, Fuji is good and it does have its place, but if I would have to pick one over another, I'd probably pick Apple Pop. The only reason being is to me, Fuji is really pow in your face with like bitter and tartness, and I'm not into that so much. So that's why I'd pick Apple Pop. But I think they're both kind of different flavors too. They're not really the same.
All right, I've got the strawberry ripe and the saltwater taffy, and now we're going for strawberry taffy. It's this one's 7%, 2.1. See if I can get right above this thing.
Oh, thanks for subscribing, Master Gamer 1234. You should check out DIY Vapor too. He's the guy with the scale. He's a cool dude.
2.1. He's the guy with the scale in the dark almost.
Yeah, he's creeping in the dark.
See, I haven't got this. Is a trouble is with this. It's a corner desk to save room everywhere else, and that's why I've got nowhere I can just slide stuff up and down. It's I can't even put the light on the other side where I want it. You know, with the light just facing down, I've got to have it right next to me. But oh well.
You know what you should do for a second camera? Because you use Android, right?
Yeah.
What kind of phone do you have?
Droid Turbo.
Okay. Well, you know what you can do? You can download a program called, an app. It's called Droid Cam. And you can get a client for your computer and actually use it as a webcam wirelessly. And then that way, when you're doing live streams, you could have one camera pointed towards the scale and one camera on your computer. And that way you could just switch sources.
Yeah, I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm definitely going to have a look at that DSLR one, though. Because right now, if I had my D800 on this, it would make it look like it was middle of the day.
Oh, all day, yeah, definitely.
You know, so it's and the higher ISO wouldn't even show.
I mean, once my channel grows more and I can afford to put money into it, I'm gonna definitely get another DSLR. But what I ended up doing was I traded in my DSLR for something smaller and lighter, not knowing that I couldn't interface it with my computer. But I ended up getting an Olympus pen camera, the micro four thirds, and it works good. But like for like interfacing with computers and external monitors and stuff like that, it doesn't work too good.
Right, I've got everything in except the marshmallow and the sweetener. Marshmallow's going in now, which is 2%, 0.66. Oh, did I miss something?
Welcome back, Zesty. That's awesome. Having fun playing some games.
Do you know what? I did miss something. I screwed something up there. I've got to put more sweet strawberry in there. I've mistaked sweet strawberry for super sweet.
Yeah.
I'm glad I got them the right way round, because that would have been nasty having that much in there.
I think most of those cereals start off as pledge, according to Train Sonic. Yeah, a lot of the cereals that like use the, especially people who are like sensitive to like lemons and stuff, definitely like the fruity cereal flavors can definitely come across pledgy, especially if you're sensitive to it. But on the other hand, if you love lemon, that can also be something good. Like I love lemon, and I love like the lemon meringue pies. And I love the fruity flakes and flavors like that, so it doesn't bug me, but I can see how it bugs some people, for sure.
I should have used the RF strawberry sweet if I'm going to shake and vape it. I didn't think about that.
Honestly, it's not that bad, because I'm pretty sure I can't remember now, but I'm pretty sure I used it lower, so you wouldn't get so much of that.
Right. I'm going to use, let's see, you got 1% of super sweet.
I got 1% on there?
Yeah.
Yeah, do 0.5%.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking
that's
of doing.
what I did, and it was plenty sweet enough.
I'm even thinking of doing a quarter, but I'll do a half.
Well, no, if you're sensitive, do a quarter, because a half was perfect.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll do 0.8. There we go. That's three drops. Well, it went to 0.11. It's almost there. It's in between.
Some damn Capella bottles, man.
Big drops.
Freaking hate them. Like, you'll think you're like doing good, and then all of a sudden a big drop comes out.
I just thought I'm going to need some nicotine. Let me glove up a minute. I'll be right back.
Alrighty. Oh, look at Chris leading by example. Yeah, getting people to wear gloves.
Yes. I've changed my ways, John.
I remember when you first started, like, I'm not wearing gloves.
Yeah, I was like, fuck it.
Fuck gloves.
Yeah, but I told everyone else to wear them.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's how I see it. I mean, like you just want to be safe, I guess.
Well, to tell you the truth, John, and I start to say it on my videos now, I have had it on my hands, and it is no joke.
I agree.
And somebody just sent me some 400 milligram nicotine. I'm not using it tonight, but it's in the freezer, and I'm about out of my 100 milligrams, so I'll be using it soon.
Are you going to cut it?
I probably will. I think. I'm not sure yet. I mean, it'd be nice just putting in a couple of drops into something, though.
It would be, but at the same time, just gotta think though. If you had dropped that shit on you.
Yeah, because I know what the 100 milligram one was like, and I thought I was going to die.
Yeah.
I'm going to put 2 pairs of gloves on with that shit.
Yeah. Feel like acid eating through your gloves.
Yeah, it's in the freezer. It's got poison written on it, and I've done everything I can to it.
Crazy.
To make sure it don't get touched.
What company is it from? Where'd they get it?
I am not sure. I didn't ask. He just asked if I wanted some because he knew I had to order some more nicotine. He said, "Well, I've got this stuff. You won't need much of it." And I was like, "Okay."
Was there like a label on the bottle?
No. He poured it out of what he had into another bottle.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's not, now you mention that, it's kind of weird though. Like I saw on the DIY Mixers Collective, there was this guy talking about contributing in on the giveaway. He was saying he was going to give out nicotine, and I was just like, first of all, his nicotine was like really oxidized looking, so I'm just like, well, I don't know if I'd take nicotine from anybody, that being the first thing. The second thing is just like it looked oxidized, so I don't know who would actually like use that. Like, what was yours clear, or was it
it's in a blue bottle and I haven't opened it yet.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I'm just really like.
If it was from anybody else, I wouldn't touch it. But I know this person quite well. So if it was from someone else, I'd be like, no, because it might be arsenic or something. You don't know what you get. My wife says, why do you give people? Why do you give these people our address? I'm like, well, I don't just give anybody that comes along it. Just people that I know who's been on there for a while. And
Yeah, that's another thing that I've been like contemplating, like how to deal with that. I don't know if I want to just give my address to any old person.
Right. Well, I live in one of those neighborhoods. I got a cop that lives 2 doors away, and there's like another, oh my God, a ton of them in this neighborhood. I've never seen so many cops in a neighborhood before, which is not good when you drive a Subaru WRX.
Yeah, I remember when I had a car with a big freaking spoiler on it. I used to get so much heat from the cops. They don't like cars that are low to the ground, big exhaust and all of that.
Right.
John Phenom said it was very dark.
What was?
I don't know. I think he was referring to the nicotine.
Oh, mine?
I don't know. I think maybe he's talking about the Mixer Collective. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because they had a picture and he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna give away nicotine to so many people or whatever," and
right.
It looked pretty dark. Pretty dark.
Do you know I never put a cover on my scales tonight? I've got it sat to the side. Okay, giving him a mix.
Zesty's like, I live in the white neighborhood. What are these cops you speak of?
Oh, dear. Yeah, I got a ton of them that live here. Kind of feel set, but do you know what? There's a ton of them here, and it's a really nice, pretty neighborhood. And 2 years ago, they found a meth house. Damn. Yeah.
Of course, man. They're gonna go where like no cops are.
Yeah, but the cops are here. Yeah. I think they just done it under everyone's nose. Just no one knew.
Well, that's the best way, man. Like in plain sight.
That's right. That's what they done. They were talking about tearing it down, but I guess they managed to rip everything out of there. And
I mean, now that you're talking about meth and like 3 new people just popped in, they're probably gonna think you're making meth right now.
Yeah. Heisenberg.
All right, yeah. So if you want the Heisenberg, you gotta add the brake cleaner and yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but make sure you sterilize it first. You wouldn't want the chemicals to yeah. Yeah, we're just kidding, people. Any new people who just popped in the room, he's making e-liquid.
Yeah, not meth. Okay, the gloves are off.
John Phenom says he was contributing to DIY or Die 30,000 subs. He offered 10 30 ml bottles of nicotine, but it was very dark stuff. I kept mine in the freezer. Yeah. I was reading it. He said he accidentally kept the cap off while he put it in the freezer for a while, and that's why it oxidized. But he said it still is fine. But the thing is like, I'm not going to say he's a liar, and of course not, but like anytime you're doing a giveaway and someone's offering you nicotine, that's like one of the most, it's pretty much like the most controversial part about vaping. Like, you want to make sure you have the best nicotine and all that, and it's the purest and freshest, and you don't want bad nicotine in your liquid. So even if someone was to give away to me nicotine that looked like that, I'd be very skeptical of using it. And I'm not saying he's lying. I'm not saying any of that, but I would just be very careful. That's all I'm saying. I take nicotine seriously. As Chris said, he's had that shit on his hands. I think I've got some on me before because I felt like kind of like a niacin flush, really dizzy real quick and all that by accident. And like I felt like the room was about to spin, and it was just from like stuff on like I think a paper towel I used to wipe off a nicotine bottle afterwards that I touched.
Yep, and I'm wiping off a bottle right now, but it's not nicotine. It's VG.
But like, so if you get a lot of stuff on it, it's very serious, and you just want to respect it. I guess that's the best way to put it.
Right.
Cecily Bibb, she's like, lies. He's making crack.
Damn.
Cracks in the building.
Yeah, I thought I was getting away with it.
All right, so you're using your Nord Pro?
What's that?
Did you mix it up already?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's done.
Oh, all right. I didn't even see you mix it.
Oh yeah, it was done real quick.
Huh.
Yep, she's mixed up. I'm just going to put a label on it right now. And
in for
we're
good
good to go.
times, man. In for good times. Let's see. Welcome to the meth lab. Yep, that's right, Juice Man. Oxidation does cause the nick to go bad. Anything like heat, air, light. I think that's it. Heat, air, and light. I think that's it. Yeah. So heat, air, and light are everything that makes nicotine go bad. But at the same time, is nicotine does naturally oxidize in your liquids too, to a point, and that's why you'll see darker e-liquids with higher nicotine content, opposed to ones with less or no nicotine content. So a little bit of oxidation is normal, but oxidation to the point where your nicotine tastes like crap, that's not good oxidation.
Just almost screwed up my label maker.
I'm not going to repeat that, but that's funny, Matt. Bogan is disguised as Zesty. You're talking about the vaping Bogan? That dude is hilarious.
Oh, yeah. The vaping bogan.
Yeah, those.
Oh,
I'm not gonna say it.
I'm gonna say it on your channel, John. Don't make me do it.
No, go ahead. I just can't.
I was gonna say the guy's a cunt. He is funny as shit. When I went over there to look at something, and within 30 seconds I was subscribed.
I know. Same here. He's so funny. I just know I can't say it because by the odd chance my fiance ever watches this, she'll kill me. She'll slap me in the face for saying. I haven't seen the C word thrown around. No, man, if you watch one of his videos, you'll see the C word be thrown around in like the first 5 seconds of the video.
Yep. He even calls his audience a bunch of cunts.
Yeah.
Yep.
And people love to subscribe.
Yeah.
It's so funny. You wouldn't think. You re-wicking and everything?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I'm putting a label on it. It's got to be right, John.
I was gonna say
it tastes different with a label on that. There we go. We're ready.
I was gonna say you're giving me the start treatment for that. I was like, you don't have to go through all that, man. Just clear off your RDA.
No, we're good.
Sub-ohm your willy off. Yeah. I'm not even gonna imitate him because it would be so bad. Can't beat the original, I'll tell you that. He's definitely one of a kind.
All right, here we go.
All right, the moment of truth.
Strawberry airhead time.
Get ready. Chris is about to sub-ohm his dick off. Yeah, there you go. I said it.
All right. Here we go.
Hey guys, make sure you put a like on the video. I need likes. I think. I don't know. I haven't even checked the video. But likes are nice. Tells Google. Good stuff.
That's beautiful.
You like it?
Yeah. That is really good. And do you know what? It's got the perfect amount of sweetener in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think Zesty needs a little thank you too because he inspired me. Zesty, you're the man too. Thank you.
This is some good shit. This is a great way to shake and vape when you're waiting for some stuff.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, not just shake and vape it, just all day vape it. It's really nice.
Yeah, it even gets better. It even gets better in a little bit too. Like especially if you use the toasted marshmallow, you get like a little bit of that toasted marshmallow fluffiness to it. It's really nice. And it only takes like 3 days for it to even come into its own too. So like first shake and vape, it's excellent, but then 3 days it tastes even better.
Cool. Yeah, that's a nice vape.
Yeah, literally, that's in my all-day rotation now. I literally constantly make it, and the best part is even if you forget to make it, you just quickly whip it up. You're good. I love when that happens.
He said, bearded computer nerd said it's a term of endearment from him. It actually is.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know how many English people we got in here, but in England, if you say to someone, and I'm sorry I've got to use this word again, but
Go ahead.
I used to use it all the time 14 years ago. But yeah, if you see a friend of yours walking down the road, you say, "Hey, how you doing, you old cunt?" And that is somebody that you're really, really good friends with. So otherwise, you just call them a twat or something like that. But yeah, if you call them the C word, they're very close friends, and you shout it across the high street. You know, people are just used to hearing it.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I mean, that guy. If you need to laugh and you need to learn something about vaping, he's definitely a good guy to go to. Definitely.
Penny said 33 watching and only 18 likes. Come on, peeps. Actually, I'm looking at 34 likes, Penny. Maybe you need to refresh. Yeah, it's got. I just clicked like as well. I didn't do it yet, so I just done it.
I wonder if I can like my own thing. I'm gonna open up another thing and like my own video if I can.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. That's how we do it here. If we don't like our own videos, then we're going nowhere. Hopefully it won't like Blair. There we go.
Do you know I never do that? Not even on ELR. I notice a lot of people on ELR like their own videos. I don't know. Just don't do it. I use ELR for my just as a backup to the YouTube channel, so people can go in and get the recipe. But apart from that, I probably wouldn't use it very much.
Yeah, that's about right. I've
been DIYing now for, I don't know, 2.5, 3 years, however long it is. But yeah, I've under my before DIY Vapor, it's Chief Master Jedi. That was what I was under, and there's probably only a handful of recipes in there. I never used to put much on there.
I gotta read your freaking comments on, what is it, the strawberry cheesecake video? You guys keep talking about it. I haven't even read it. I want to see what it says.
I'd stopped reading them, so I haven't gone back in to see what's going on now. But I just yeah, I was just very surprised.
It's the ultimate cheesecake recipe.
Yeah,
3 days ago.
Yeah.
This was recently too. This is unbelievable. As I said, guys, and you guys probably already know, if like you can make a cheesecake in so many ways, and if you're like me, you've made so many cheesecakes because that's what you love making. They're very good vapes. So it really wouldn't surprise me if by accident you get close to another mixer's recipe. It's not like you're trying to disrespect them, you're just mixing. Like, there are going to be recipes any single one of you are going to make by yourself and not even realize that it might be close to another mixer's recipe. And although in my experience, and Chris too, he said in plenty of his videos, like, if he looks at a recipe and gets inspiration, he's going to give him credit. But like, at the same time, not even knowing, it can totally happen. And just because someone, also another thing too is, just because somebody happens to use New York cheesecake and graham cracker clear and strawberry ripe in a cheesecake recipe doesn't mean they're copying, because like those are key ingredients and some of the best flavors you can use in order to make a good cheesecake. So it's just like, I mean, all right, here's a good example, and I want to say this, okay? How many of you have made a chocolate glazed donut recipe? Probably a lot of you. Probably a lot of you have made the Bro Nuts recipe, which is Wayne Walker's DIY or Die Bro Nuts recipe. Now, he even said that it's a simple recipe, it's a simple flavor profile, and that's why I whipped it up. It's easy, it works. But how many other ways can you seriously, with the flavors that we have, make an original chocolate glazed donut without using Capella chocolate glazed donut? I'm pretty sure you could probably whip something like it up with other ingredients. But a lot of the times you're going to use that Capella chocolate glazed donut. So anything you put in it with it to help build it up, people are automatically going to be like, oh, it's a Bro Nuts. It's a Bro Nuts. But see, that's the thing. He has started and he has a name for himself, so everybody knows him. So everybody's automatically going to jump on the bandwagon. Oh no, they're copying, but no, it's just that there's only so many tools you can use to make the same thing.
Right.
I don't know. I got no hate for nobody, but at the same time, we're all trying to be creative in our own little bubble. I don't think anybody is seriously vindictively trying to put something out there and take credit for it without giving, proper respect.
I said in the video I put out, what was that, last night? I just said, seriously, you think I've got a YouTube channel up? You think I'm going to go rip off Wayne Walker's cheesecake recipe and nobody notice?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, come on now. So it's the comments on there. The other ones that told me to go suck a dick and all that stuff, they didn't worry me one little bit. But it's just being accused of taking someone's recipe, I thought was, and I thought I needed to say something, whereas the rest of it I'm not too worried about.
You would literally have to be stupid to try to rip off somebody's recipe and then put it public, because the community is very smart and they'll freaking notice really quick. I mean, it's not hard to figure it out.
Right. Yeah. Well, I'm all right with bro nuts because I don't have chocolate glazed donut.
Oh man, you're missing out.
But I have glazed donut and double chocolate by Capella, and I'm sure that wouldn't be far off.
I'm telling you though, man, that flavor alone though is freaking excellent flavor. I mean, do you like chocolate glazed donuts?
Nah, hate them, John.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah,
I
hate them.
I freaking love chocolate glazed donuts, and once I got that flavor, oh, it's excellent. But then every time I go to mix with it, like, there's only so much you can do with it. It is kind of one of those ingredients where, like, you can't add everything under the sun to it and think it's going to turn out the same way without getting close to bro nuts. And that's just the way it is. He picked a simple recipe and put it. That's almost like him putting out a recipe that has like a single flavor ingredient in it, because it's just going to. I don't know how to put it in a better way. Like, you understand if you mix with it a lot. Like, there's not many ingredients. Like, even if you put yellow cake in it or something like that, it doesn't come out that great. Like, it just is a good bare ingredient.
Right. Call me Tut is leaving. I'll catch you later, buddy. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by, bud. I appreciate you coming back.
And Ken's got a perfect thing there. He said it's not like you were selling it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But seriously, if it had been on his, and I've done this before, I said about the cereal one I done. What's it called? Shit. The fucking Fruit Loops, fruity pebbles. That one wasn't mine, and I said it on there that it wasn't mine. I mean, it was my recipe because I changed it, and I didn't like it how it was originally. But it wasn't mine originally, so I got it and adapted it. But I made sure everyone knew that. My all-day vape, I got it from somewhere and adapted it, and I don't even remember where I got it from. But I made sure I said it wasn't mine, but I made all the adjustments to it to my taste. If I took Wayne Walker's cheesecake, I would have pretty much told everybody, look, I've taken it, but I've added these things because I like them. I just wouldn't have put it up in a video. What's the point? Be original,
I agree.
But next time I put something up, like something like that, that's kind of popular, like a strawberry and cream or that, I'll have to go round to a few channels and just double check, that nobody's put up a killer strawberry and cream or something. Not that I'm going to put one out, but I had to watch with the lemon tart as well,
Speaking of that, I was actually looking for some of your recipes the other day. Did you take down your Dropbox thing from Facebook?
No. Oh, the pinned, yes.
Oh.
Yeah, it's still there underneath all my videos, though. It's in the description.
Okay, yeah, because I want to whip up some of your recipes too and give them a shot.
Right.
Really, I don't think I've tried anything yet of yours. I think I might have once a while ago, but I forgot what it was. But I want to try your all-day vape and see what it was like.
Yeah, there's a normal folder. I mean, what I've done, I put two folders out there. I put like my favorites in a premium folder, which I thought were just knockout recipes. And then the other ones, which I thought were good recipes, I put in a normal folder. Now, a lot of people take the normal one and say, oh, crap, that's great, because people got different tastes. But I won't put anything in there if I taste it and it's kind of, it's all right. It's either got to be good or really good.
Well, I'm glad you said that, because that's kind of where my conundrum is right now. Like, I want to continue on my like daily mix series and like do the things where you freshly mix up mixes, but I was running into the same problem where, like, I was explaining to people that they're fresh mixes and that I some of them are probably gonna need a lot more work, but then I had a lot of people going after them, and some of them were great, but some of them I was less than pleased with, and they were going after it, mixing it, asking on the steeping time, and I don't know if I want to be doing that, like, but like I do, like it's fun. It's fun to get on camera and just mix up something fresh and do all that, but at the same time, it's just like I don't want people taking my name or whatever and being like, oh yeah, so his other recipe is good, so this one must be great. It's something that I just whipped up, and then them be like, "What the fuck is this?"
Right. That's I try to put a big disclaimer on it, like last night's video with the vanilla pudding. Version 1 come out quite nice, but I know it needed a few extra bits, and I thought, well, just go on and mix like I used to, and just make it up there on camera, and and tell everybody, yeah, it's not tried and tested, but I think it's going to be pretty damn good. So I didn't taste test it either. So I still haven't tasted it yet. It's going to leave it for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, I kind of want to start mixing up some like way out of the field kind of mixes, because lately I've been vaping a lot of cheesecakes and strawberries and cream and all the basic shit, and I kind of want like something to give me that wow effect,
Right.
Something innovative, should I say?
Giant Tuna said, I mixed your tobacco recipe and it's a great vape. Is that the Graham RY4? If it is, it really is. It's very simple, just 3 flavors. And it's it's a very good vape. I might even have it on the desk here.
It's kind of funny you say that. I kind of been like wanting to make a good tobacco vape.
I don't vape tobaccos very often anymore, so it had to be something a little different. And someone asked for something. I can't remember what it was. They asked for a caramel tobacco or something like that. So I used Graham Cracker Clear, to give it something different, and some vanilla swirl. Vanilla tobacco ain't nothing new, and caramel tobacco ain't. Well, there ain't nothing new anyway,
Yeah.
But just, mixing it up, it came out quite nice.
That's what I'm saying too. Like, a lot of these flavors are all like the same or similar, so it's really hard to really come up with something like innovative. Like, because it's all been done before. There's so many mixes out there, and people have been mixing for so long. It's just like they always kind of come back to the same thing, and like that's what I want. Like, I want like a shock to the system. Like, think of something good. What we should do is we should like go and like look at the. I hear a lot of people get good inspiration from like cooking websites and stuff like that, and like desserts and.
Well, I like to cook, and that's how I sometimes come up with stuff. I'll sit there and think, what I'd like to cook, and go from there. Set for bacon sandwiches.
See, the problem is I have a lot of good ideas, but a lot of it revolves around chocolate, and chocolate and vaping is not such a good thing.
No, I don't get on with it very well.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, I don't know, just chocolate on its own, I just don't, it doesn't happen.
Like, you would think it would be so good, but like, not even just that the flavors that are offered aren't so good, it's just like when you vape it, it's just not the same.
It smells fantastic.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Vaping is just not quite right, I know what you mean.
Yeah. There's another one like that, I just can't think of it right now, but it doesn't, like, see, that's the thing, like, making a good recipe is one thing, but being able to actually have it taste good in vapor, whole another thing.
Right. Well, John, I hate to be a party pooper, but I'm probably going to get out of here in the next 15 minutes or so.
I gotta wrap it up soon too. I gotta go pick up the wife.
Right. Yeah, like I said, I've just had a hard week at work, and it's going to get harder, and next week's going to be worse, and then I'm gone for 10 days. Going on vacation.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
Yeah, slushy vapes. I agree with you, man. I'm German, and I've had plenty of German chocolate cake and like some Black Forest cakes and all that, and that would be excellent if you could make a good vape out of it, but a lot easier said than done. Now, even like as we're talking about the Capella chocolate glazed donut, that might actually help to make something like that, but again, it's chocolate doesn't work too well. Even I mean, I haven't got anywhere milk chocolate yet, but I definitely want to try that one.
John Venom said, I need a damn vacation. I think we all do.
Yeah, I've had the week from hell, so I definitely need a vacation.
Yeah. Well, I don't mind my job. I get to see, well, like I said, I traveled like 400 or 500 miles in the last couple of days and stayed out of town one night and just, 12, 13 hours a day, just riding around, recording roads, laying some out and doing all sorts of shit. But the good thing is I'm out there on my own in the country, get to see all these cool little places. And yeah, there's some good things.
I would love to have a job like yours. I like driving. I like traveling highways, and it must seem like a constant road trip. So that sounds pretty cool.
Right. Someone said, "Holy shit! It's like 3 a.m. in England." You're right. It is. I'm just in case you're wondering. I'm not actually in England. I live in the States. I'm in North Carolina. Been here 14 years. But yeah, for anyone else that's English in here, and there probably are some. It's 3 o'clock over there in the morning.
Wow. Yeah, I don't. I gotta get to know the times better because I have a lot of different viewers. From half of my viewers are United States, and then the other half are like from other countries. So I'm kind of wondering what the best time to stream would be.
Right,
There's always replay.
Right, that's why I started my Saturday one. I started doing at 5 o'clock, which is a pain in the ass for a Saturday because it kills my Saturday.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's you put it on later, and the people are there early hours of the morning watching it. So 5 o'clock kind of worked out everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm going fishing again this Saturday probably, and I'm gonna have to make sure that I'm back in time for it. I only just made it back last week.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. All right, yeah, I think we should wrap it up. I gotta get ready to pick up the wife, and I don't want to cut it so close this time. But I just wanted to say thank you guys so very much for watching the stream. Next week will be on your channel, Chris.
Yep. Next Wednesday.
Wednesday, Sunday.
Be around about the same time. Hopefully, we get a little earlier.
Okay.
Let me see. What am I doing next week? I'm training. I've got something like 8 new hires, and I train them for 3 days. So it should be out in normal time. Should cut off about 4, get home here probably about 5:30, and I should be a lot earlier.
Okay, that sounds perfect. All right, yeah. So guys, again, thank you very much for watching. And stay tuned on my channel. I have flavor notes coming up. There's gonna be more flavor notes tomorrow. Also, if you're not already, subscribe to DIY Vapor. He also does pretty much what I do, just in the English way. But yeah,
something
anyways.
like that. Yeah, come on over and get called a cunt. No, I'm not going to start that. I'm not going to go Australian way. Although what I'm going to do in a minute though, before I go to bed, I'm going to go watch one of his videos.
Oh, there you go.
The vaping bogan. If anyone has not seen it.
Yeah, if you want to laugh, go to the vaping bogan.
Yeah.
Definitely make you laugh.
Yeah.
So is there anything you want to say?
No, I think I'm good. Thanks everyone for coming in. Appreciate your support. And I know John does. And come back and see us together next Wednesday, or myself on Saturday at 5 p.m.
Yeah. And if you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Like the video if you liked it. If you need anything like bottles or anything, links are in the description below. And you guys have yourselves a great day or night or morning, wherever you want.
Yeah.
All right. Peace.
All right. Good night, folks.